Hey guys, Christmas Day is right around the corner, which means it's time to talk about Christmas songs.
May your heart be evergreen every December.
Between original songs and new renditions of classics, Christmas songs are a huge part of country music around the holidays. The classics are classic for a reason, but I really love when artists share their own new Christmas songs. So today, I'm going through my top 10 original country Christmas songs. Starting off at number 10 is Christmas in Heaven by Scotty McCreery. Few things in life bring back fonder memories of loved ones than the holiday season. Christmas in Heaven is all about being washed in those memories and thinking about those we've lost.
Is the snow falling down on the streets?
Unsurprisingly, Christmas in Heaven also ties back to the religious origin of Christmas, which is a common theme in a lot of country Christmas songs. Where Are You Christmas is about how the meaning of Christmas changes for us as we grow up.
I feel you, Christmas. I know
Of all the songs on this list, Faith Hill's rendition of Where Are You Christmas feels the most like a classic, but I love the song and still feel like it deserves a spot. That feeling that Christmas has lost its magic as you age feels super universal, but the idea of rediscovering Christmas gives it a hopeful, optimistic spin. For number 8, Christmas on the Radio by Runaway June has a similar theme of all the fond memories of Christmas and the holiday season, but Christmas on the Radio is much more upbeat and swingy, focusing specifically on the way the music brings you back so strongly to those feelings.
I wanna hear Christmas on the radio, jingle bells and...
It's a little cheesy and forced with all the references to other Christmas songs, but the energy and the emotion work really well. Plus, it's basically the whole idea of this video, so I couldn't not include it. These next two have a very similar theme of artists flashing back to their memories of Christmas, reflecting on the nostalgia of the holiday season. On the surface, Thomas Rhett's Christmas in the Country is about how different Christmas is for folks living in the country, but it actually does a really good job of connecting more widely.
We got snowflakes falling on an old two-lane, red bull wreaths on a window pane.
I often get annoyed by songs singing about just how country they are, but Christmas in the Country strikes a good balance. It has some often references to country living, but the meat of the song is relatively broad and applicable, but still specific enough to strike the nostalgia chord. And I think this undertone that some things are similar for everyone really brings the song full circle. In the same vein, This Kind of Christmas by Granger is all about the memories of Christmas growing up and why going home means so much to him.
And I don't think it's a time to waste. We only really have today.
It says a lot about the quantity of good country Christmas songs that this song is only number 6, because I think it's a super underrated song. It perfectly rides that line between being classic and timeless, but also being very specific and incredibly relatable. I Hope It Snows is a collaboration between Mitchell Tenpenny and Meagan that blew my mind the first time I heard it.
And I hope it snows on Christmas Eve.
I generally don't enjoy Hallmark-style holiday love songs that feel forced and contrived, but I Hope It Snows is such a beautiful exploration of both what Christmas means to each of them and that feeling of bringing someone new into those traditions. To me, the line that says it all is, I hope you know how much it means to have you in the picture on our postcard. Although it is definitely a holiday-themed song, Believe by Cam is a perfect inspirational song for any tough day. The writing is wonderful, striving to believe in themselves like a child's belief in Santa Claus, wholeheartedly, unwavering, and vulnerable. I really love the intricacies of the line,
I will open up my heart like a kid on Christmas Eve.
The literal meaning of opening our heart like a present, mixed with the idea of the child opening their heart to believe, is such great wordplay. It's such a great song and applicable in so many situations regardless of season. If I didn't limit myself to 10 songs, When Christmas Comes to Town would have definitely made the list. It isn't necessarily country, and it's sung by the actors of the Polar Express, but the idea of shining a light on the inequitable portrayal of Christmas transcends all of that.
When Santa's sleigh bells ring, I listen all around. The herald angels sing.
The song strikes a great balance between acknowledging the sadness of the season for houses where Santa can't come, but also highlighting that Christmas means more than just presents under a tree. On the theme of not being country, Kid on Christmas is a representation of the other sides of Christmas music.
May your heart be evergreen every December.
It's a fairly simple song about never growing too old to enjoy the magic of Christmas. But as is to be expected with a Meagan, Trainor, and Pentatonix collaboration, it's an absolute blast to dance along with. The lyrics are quick, catchy, and fun, making for a high-energy, feel-good song, in contrast to some of the more slow, somber songs in the end of this list. Taking the first spot on the podium is We Need Christmas by Maddie and Tay. We Need Christmas is about bringing back the values of Christmas and what Christmas really means. The second verse summarizes the whole song with the double use of the line, "That's what it's all about," first in reference to the Bible and the religious origins of Christmas, but then it references the Salvation Army and looking after your fellow man, calling on the season of giving and showing kindness towards others.
Reaching out a helping hand, looking after your fellow man. That's what it's all about.
I love Maddie and Tay's entire We Need Christmas album, but the title track takes the cake. It's a great reference to the overall spirit of Christmas and the love we all hope to share in the holiday season. If you've seen my weekly reviews, you know why Christmas Cards by Tenille was very nearly the #1 song on this list. Similar to Believe, it isn't necessarily limited to just Christmas, but it is themed around the holiday season. Although it is looking through the lens of Christmas Cards, it's really just about thinking about the friends and family who we're no longer close with.
Seasons come and seasons go. Summer sand turns into snow.
But unlike Christmas in Heaven or some of the other reflective songs, it really accepts that those memories are best left in the past. And while it is a fond look back, it focuses much more on smiling because it happened rather than crying that it's over. The bridge really brings it all together.
Thank you for the picture. Thank you for the past.
I hope you smile as easily in between the camera flash.
So here's to another year. Here's to our memory.
I think of you sometimes, and I'm glad you think of me. As I mentioned, I talk more about Tenille and this song in my weekly review of it, but I definitely recommend giving it a listen. Taking the #1 spot on this list, it's the only song that consistently brings me to tears every single time I listen. One More Christmas Eve by Brandon Davis is a fantastic song about a 6-year-old boy who's dying of cancer. If you haven't heard the song, please go listen before finishing this video. I don't want to ruin it for you. I'll link it in the description. His dad is a soldier fighting overseas, and as Christmas approaches, the boy can tell his mom is a mess trying to stay strong for him. He reassures her, saying that everything will be alright. He wrote Santa a letter, and that his last wish was that his dad could come home for Christmas Eve, and that he could survive long enough to share it with him.
He said, "Mama, don't you worry. I know just what to do. I wrote Santa Claus a letter."
His father makes it home, and against all odds, the boy survives long enough to see him before passing Christmas morning. At the end, the mother gets to read the son's letter to Santa, where he admits how scared he is and how he's holding it together for his mom and dad.
Santa, won't you hurry? I don't know what to do. My mama's scared to death.
That feeling of such a young boy holding it together despite being in so much pain just breaks me every time I listen to it. Thank you for watching. This music holds a very special place in my heart, and I love the opportunity to share my favorites. If you've made it this far, please, I'm super curious to hear your favorites down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.